It's a rainy Miami day as we get ready for baseball under the roof of Marlins Park. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Bryce Harper aims to bring his hitting streak to 25 straight games right after this. Trevor Richards is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Now in the box, Cesar Hernandez. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
Segura stands at second with no outs. This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. Not to jinx him or anything, but he'll be looking to lengthen his hitting streak here.
And you get above 20 games, you start thinking about it every at-bat when you take that donut off on the on-deck circle. 25 games, now you're starting to get into some rarefied air.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season.
And that's the beauty of it, Matty. He's doing it with damage. It's not the 1-for-4 with the ground ball with eyes or the bleeder with no one on that doesn't help the team. This is a guy that's done serious damage from day one of this hit streak, and it's continued.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 17 for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
In now, JT Realmuto. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Well, this hitting streak is just the latest development in what's been an impressive offensive year for him. He's up among the league leaders in hitting as of today.
He's had an amazing season, and you can tell the confidence is oozing off him. When we were down before the game talking to him around the batting cage, you could just sense he wants 4 ABs, and he wants them with runners in scoring position. He's certainly given himself a chance to have a monster season.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this is not the way you'd like to start an inning right here. After that two-run bomb, another base hit, and this could get ugly real early.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack right now, Dan. He saw that two-run missile go out, and he was on point getting himself a knock.
Up next will be Nick Williams to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. Granderson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Sir Anthony Dominguez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Line drive to left, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only one run.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Curtis Granderson, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. No balls and a strike to count. Rojas, the runner at second with one away. Segura has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired.
Leading off for the Phillies, the third base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Michael Bronco.
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Live but speared on a hop. Casper with a great slide. He is out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Sir Anthony Dominguez, and it's fouled away. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. Zips it to Castro for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. They lead it 2-1. Here's Neil Walker. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Herrera, and that one is gone. Solo home run here for Neil Walker. Career homer number 149 as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
So striding in, Gabby Guerrero. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Ground ball foul down the left side. No outs, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Hoskins has it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Fouled off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the 3rd. And as we take a look at the Phillies team leaders, we see he currently sits in 3rd place in that department. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And now Bryce Harper. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Granderson is under it. One down.
The first baseman, number 17.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Guerrero. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
So 2 on with 2 away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First offering on its way. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple. Home half of the 3rd coming up, all even at 2-2. Digging in to try it again, Starlin Castro. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Starlin.
And that's in there for strike 1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. The 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. And he fouls this one off. Rojas is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Harper coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
The 3rd baseman, Brian Anderson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We're through 3, tied 2 apiece. So coming to the plate, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him as the Phillies move out in front 3-2.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
The third baseman.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the pitcher, Seranthony.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
The pitcher, Seranthony Dominguez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He'll get it into second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The batter, number 2.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now
so much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And it's fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Anderson in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 5 and the Marlins 2. Leading off the inning, Curtis Granderson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Behind 0-2 now. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Coming to the plate now, Neil Walker will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Vince Velasquez answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, and the deficit remains 5-2. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Rhys Hoskins.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
Heading out towards shallow right. Guerrero is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Digging in, Nick Williams. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Hey, I can't imagine that's the pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Wei-Yin Chen takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Wei-Yin Chen.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Phillies lead it 5-2. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Right fielder, number 65.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Segura has a play. 1 down.
Now batting, number 44.
Now batting, Austin Dean. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out.
The pitcher,
JT Riddle will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 10, JT Riddle.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 2 for 4. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pulled toward right center field. Harper giving chase. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well, all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Here's Starlin Castro. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Austin Bryce takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Austin Bryce.
Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. Dean is right there, 1 down. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors to the team ERA so far this season. And as you see there, they find themselves 2 from the bottom, 13th place in the National League. Andrew McCutchen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Andrew McCutchen.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Dean going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet. To finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Gene Segura standing in as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Second base.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4. You know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Granderson is under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're still out in front, 5-2. Jared Eichhoff enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Settling in
Number
now,
48.
Miguel Rojas. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's gone 2 for 6. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Curtis Granderson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now. Still 1-2. Two is our score here in inning number 6. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Hit in the air out to left field. Williams is under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail 5-2. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Adam Conley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's set. Here it comes. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, but that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. We got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
As a look, now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
The 1-1 home. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, that makes it a 4-run deficit, so you might have to start wondering if this is too much for them to come back. They've only been able to scratch across 2 runs the entire game so far, so coming up with 4 more in this one might be too tall of an order.
So stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Nick Williams, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Michael.
At the plate, Michael Franco. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Stepping up now, Odubel Herrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive.
1 run scores. And the second run will score as a potential rout is on. It's now 8-2.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Jay Bruce will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And he delivers in the pinch as this will plate 1 and possibly 2. Franco isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Gene Segura. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a glove flip for 1. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 9 and the Marlins 2. Nick Pivetta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 43.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting, number 65.
Into the box, Gabby Guerrero. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera's there, and that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Bryce Harper, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Pulled toward right center field. Dean is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Digging in and looking for more, Rhys Hoskins. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hernandez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. The 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. What a flip for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Striding in, Austin Dean. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Enters play here at 279. Still without a home run, 9 driven in. And that's in there. Base hit.
Up next for the Marlins, the second baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pereira calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. His prior history in this matchup, 2 hits in 7 tries. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Lifted the other way to left center. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-1 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 13 for him on the year, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
Into the box now, Neil Walker batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is...
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the 9th inning from Miami. It's the Phillies 9 and the Marlins 7. Aaron Guerrero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, JT Realmuto. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Guerrero is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
Striding into the box, Nick Williams. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And now pitch on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in now, Michael Franco.
Number 7, Michael.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the first baseline. Walker's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They still lead it by 2. It's 9-7. Now at the plate, Gabby Guerrero. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
The right fielder.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Austin Dean is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Smoke toward third. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Peter O'Brien will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Marlins, number 45.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
9-7.